hello, all of my little animating storms on YouTube, and welcome. Today I'm just doodling some things for another model that I will be creating for myself. I do also have live 2D commissions open for models. For models, if you guys would be interested in that. And again, if you don't, if you want to support me and the channel further, definitely go and check me out on Ko-fi, and go and check me out on all my other stuff. Alright, let's get into this. Hello, Jose. If you would like to interact with the live chat, definitely check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and now Saturdays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And definitely check on Twitter to make sure that I'm actually streaming at 2, because sometimes there's things that come in the way. What I miss? You just missed me ranting about VTuber models. and how VTuber models are built, how some of them are built like this, you have your cutie, and then just all of a sudden, whomp. They're just like whomps, and then they have just the thickest thighs you've ever seen. Kawaii food, yeah. We also talked about kawaii food, but yeah. And I was just like saying how this doesn't make sense to me. And I was just like showing like them against my own model. Yeah, I don't like, it's because, have you seen Ray? I was explaining it, and they're familiar to, yes. They are literally just that. They are. Don't get, because I'm gonna be honest. They just are. They are. Whenever I see them, I'm just like, I know that every single thirsty man in there, because, Jose, come on. Almost all female VTuber models kind of look like they belong in there. There's some that don't. Like Chibi. Chibi definitely doesn't. I would be afraid if Chibi is in one. If you see it, run. Well, there's more people that do. And the thing is that I'm just concerned about how their chat is gonna be acted. But Jose, Ray's rigger has been like posting a progress work, and I saw it. I think it's in my likes. If you go into my likes, it's there. And you'll see what her body is. Chibi, no. She isn't even 3-dimensional. She's barely one. Oh my gosh, we're already shitting on Chibi. Wow, we haven't even begun the stream yet, and we're already shitting on Chibi. I'm sorry, Chibi. I don't know Chibi, but... I think I actually did end up making my ears more defined. Hold on. But yeah, I was just like saying how, cause, oh my gosh, the rigging just like put me off from like doing my own rig, and I was just like, now I feel sad, cause I'm like, I can't rig like that, but then it's like, but that's how they do their rigs, it's not how I do my rigs. And my rigs just have subtle jiggliness to them. They're not jiggly. I think maybe later in stream I'll show you guys what I'm working on. Because I did a lot more. Now my entire body finally moves. I only have the hair left to do and like a few other things, and then the rig is finished. And then I was thinking about maybe putting some more bounce in it, but honestly, if I put way more bounce in it, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for my model to be that jiggly. Oh my gosh. Why is everything so itchy today? I don't know why I'm so itchy. Man. Oh, I'm so glad that my headache is subsiding. I had a headache earlier on in stream, just because that's what happens when I drink soda. If I drink too much soda, I get a massive headache. Even if I take a sip of soda, sometimes I get a massive headache. But now I'm better. I'm drinking water. Water is power. Yes, yes it is. Water is power.
Mother, I played Zelda while you were gone before stream. I got to the part where Link made out with both Ganon and Sidon. Very lewd. I was unsupervised and they also had a vest smutty scene you missed.
They George! You did that without me? Why? Why, George? I trusted you. I trusted you, George. George, you have done a great disservice today. I'm disappointed. I wanted to see that scene, but no, you took it away from me, George. George out here taking everything from me. They taken my credit card, and now they taken my boys. How sad.
Spoilers, Link finishes off Ganondorf, in more ways than one.
George, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, George. Stop playing with my No, Pug. I'm sorry, but... By the way, we will be continuing The Legend of Zelda Breath of Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Wednesday. But yeah. I have been doing a lot of things. I'm already up to 50 shrines. There's 152. I just need to do 50 more. Well, technically 100 more, and then I will have done almost all the shrines. The Thunder Armor is story locked. That's the only dragon armor I'm missing. Also, I found Oh, you found Tingle? You found it? Oh my gosh, yes. Does anyone get the future armor? I feel like Jose, maybe. Jose, did you understand the Futurama reference? I did not. Oh. Aren't they making a new season? I heard that they're coming back with another season. I thought Futurama was dead, but no. Apparently HBO Max is like, well, we're killing all the other things. Yeah. Oh, it's on Hulu. Yeah, okay. I'm surprised they're doing it. I'm just like, didn't this, like, die, like, years ago? Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Who wants to actually watch Futurama? No, it's not a joke. They're actually making it. But my thing is just like, Futurama isn't bad. I think there's things in Futurama that I think that a lot of places don't touch. If they do what they did to Animaniacs, I hope they don't do what they did to Animaniacs. If they did what they did to Animaniacs, then that's not gonna be a good show, in my opinion. Yeah, it was a whole meta commentary, and it's just like, why does this need to be a thing? Finish finals. I don't know. I honestly don't understand what their whole entire thing is about bringing stuff back. Unless you have, like, a really good idea for it, like, let it die. It just sucks because the writers too. Well, most of the writers just don't. I don't think appreciate the work that they're doing anymore. Yeah, like Animaniacs originally was always like, I think like with a lot of the shows that they're trying to bring back, they're trying to be like super political-ish. And I feel like it just pushes more of the narrative of like, oh, they're trying, they're trying to push political agendas on people, and it's like, yeah, well, if you keep doing this, it's gonna look like that. That's why I try and like keep all kind of like politic things out of my chat, just because, unless it's like something really, really bad and really important that we need to discuss, because like yeah. You can fight Gant. You fight all the enemies at max. Oh my. Oh my gosh. I, I'm not surprised that someone speedran that already. But didn't someone say that they speedran it in like 90 hours? Well, I guess someone beat him. So someone beat 90 hours. The record? No, well, I get, yeah. I mean, going from 90 hours to 93 minutes. Yeah, that'll definitely that'll definitely beat a record or two. I feel like there are more ways though to beat it faster, but people haven't found it yet. Well, you just gotta get better at running to Ganon fast enough, and then also beating him fast enough. Yeah, that's the thing. And that entire, you just have to either get really much faster at doing the Sky Island and getting everything else done just really quickly to just run over there. But yeah, when Pura told me to go into the castle, I was just like, "Oh no. What do you mean go to the castle?" Also, a lot of people have been wondering about like what happened to the Guardians. I know what happened to the Guardians. They dismantled them. How the XP system. I don't care. Um, but um, I think that they dismantled them to make different technology, because you can see it. You can see it in the towers. They just built the towers. They dismantled all of the Guardians and stuff. And that's why they probably also dismantled or like somewhat took apart the shrines in a way and just kind of dismantled everything to rebuild it to anew. That's why there's no Guardians around, because they dismantled them all. They dismantled them and melted them all down and all that sort of stuff. That's what I think happened. Because everyone's like, where are the Guardians? There's like no reference of the Guardians. Where are the Guardians? It's like that's what happened. Be at mind that apparently for Pyrrha to be like the age that she is, there has to have been at least like 6 to 10 years between the events of the first game to this one. So 10 years, you can do a lot in 10 years. Well, yeah, but I think that they just dismantled them just because they dismantled them. Because they use it in other technologies. We can see that they use it in other technology. My roommate got his Kabuya of the wallet. Ooh, nice! Let's send the guy Terry Town and fixes your house. Not only has a daughter, she's now old enough to go to Gerudo as a child. Huh. Peak of the Kingdom, oh my gosh. Yeah. The tears of all of our wallets, man. I also got him. Oh, you got him the book chest too? Damn. Damn. You know what I want? I really want the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess manga. Yes. And they finished the manga finally. They actually finished it. They finished it. I'm so happy. The battery's almost dead, so no jingle. Aw, no, not the... Aw. I want to get the art book, but Scalper's selling the book alone. They're selling the book alone for the price of... Oh my god. Why am I not surprised? Oh no, you can curse all you want in here for the scalpers. Poop in their desks, yes. I assume they can recover the cost of the game. Oh yeah, true. But like at the same time, it's like why? It's like why just do that anyways? Squishmallow and shoe scalpers are a different breed. Honestly, yes. Yes, they are. They are a different breed. Don't know more, but how crazy. Yeah. I didn't know Merp went as a vendor. Oh, I don't think Merp went as a vendor. I think one of his friends was a vendor. Oh no. Oh god. Eeh. 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 Hello. Hi. Alright. I like how you guys are entertaining yourselves in chat. I'm trying to... Mer posted about people buying one of the stickers. Someone made... Buying one of his stickers. Oh, okay. So I guess he kind of went as like an independent VTuber. Yeah. I mean, you can do that. I really shop at vendors at cons. True. Well, unless they're in the artist alley, but yeah. I want Maple Writers to sign. Should have figured. Wouldn't run her own booth. Aw. Less. Yeah, yeah. I know not to buy from them any, to buy from like places. There we go. True. Robots are manga. It's only those two. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do that in the next one. Ahoy, Fox! Ahoy! Yeah, we're just sketching out some ideas for a male VTuber model, because I know I have one, but I kind of want to redo mine. Who's this? It's... Love the pose. Yeah, yeah. I'm just kind of playing around with concepts and ideas that I have. I feel like this one might go down completely. So it'll be like a full body suit-ish kind of deal. And then it gets to like legs in there. But yeah, these are just like sketches. These aren't gonna be like how the pose may be when I do the model, but yeah. Spicy bean? Are we talking about burritos? Yes, we are now apparently talking about burritos. I'm hungry. Bruh, me too. Now I'm actually hungry. You know what? I actually have some snacks to eat. Hold on. Let me... I actually have a granola bar. I'm gonna nom on a granola bar real quickly. Yum, 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 yum. You can hear me opening it up. Loving granola bar ASMR for you. Gonna alert, and pick something. Okay, go! Go! Be free! There we go. You know, I like how earlier we were talking about how most of female models look very, suggestive, and then here I am doing this. Man, am I a hypocrite. Well, I think it's just more of like, I don't see more variety, whereas like the male models, I see so much more variety in shapes compared to the female models, which barely have any shape. All of them are exactly the same. Ooh, some fettuccine. Are like Schmidt? Yes, I do. I said. Anyways, this is one idea. Let's look at the second idea. Oh yeah, you know what I forgot to do? So, I still don't know on how I want to do my hair for this model. Because, like, I do have, like, I naturally have, like, a little bit of a widow's peak. And I don't know if I want to go with the classic, like, male-ish kind of style hair, like this. And then, of course, I'd still have, like, my ends here, but they'd be, like, straighter. Be the only part of me that's actually straight. And then have it like that. Oh! I'm back to normal. Yee. Yee. But yeah, I probably will show you guys what my model is and what the progress is and the anger I have with doing a rebrush on my model. Oh, the rebrush is so hard. First, there might be like more layers in between this, but yeah. And then, of course, we have my hair, my side hairs as well. And there's supposed to be some similarities, but I don't want it to be exactly the same, you know? Stop it! Stop putting me into Stop putting me into my chibi mode, or else you'll get this the rest of stream. Sometimes I want to be my regular model, don't I? Don't I deserve that? I spent time on that model! Nah, I'm joking. Actually, what's surprising is that people redeem more my chibi model than they redeem the god model, and I'm just like, why?
We must nerf her. She is too sus. She is not allowed to be too sus. Screw your time.
You know, George, I guess there goes your model. I guess it's never getting done, George.
I don't care about a model. I'm perfect as is.
Yes, you are, George. Yes, you are. You are just as perfect as you are. You're a perfect frog. You're a perfectly good frog, George. Alright. Now for this one... This one gonna be a little different. Still doing the off the shoulder thing. Because I got a little bit of my cold, you know, I got my cold shoulder. That's gonna always be a thing. A part of my models. But this one, gonna be like this.
I can get what I want with my army of Canadian barbarians.
Well, I guess if you put it that way, George, yes. Yes, you can. You can get anything with your with your barbarians, George. Why? Why you like this, George? Excuse me. This is supposed to be like lightning. It's like a lightning pattern. And this will probably go mostly up all the way, but yeah. Jose, can you tell what I'm inspired by, Jose? I know you can definitely tell what I'm inspired by, Jose. I know you can tell. Honestly, this design, okay, wait a minute. I can slay and still look cool. Because the point I'm trying to do is like make it a mixture of like my casual and my god outfit like together without making it like completely obvious. Because for those that don't know, this is supposed to be part of my lore video is that I'm supposed to be the reincarnation of like a god, and this is me basically transforming back into their original version, which was more of a masculine version. So it's just me changing back into my original self, technically. Technically, it's my origin form, if you think about it. But, like, better than what Pokemon thinks of origin form as. And honestly, come on, what would you do if this broke into your house? I feel this is passy enough. Cause the thing is, the reason I'm making a male model anyways is just because I want to be the person. Cause like, I see a lot of male VTubers that have a like female model that people can change them into, and I'm just like, why can't I do that myself? Use my superior pug mix strength to beat up the intruder. Yes. Correct answers. You get a gold star. That's a gold star answer. I know based on my experience that's not what other people would say. Art 240 if she basing it off that. Shut up! Shut up! I'm not horny. I just want I want you know, we do have a bonk emo. I think I still have it active, don't I? Yes, I do. There we go. You can't actually bonk me with redeems. I don't think it's ever... I don't think anyone's bonked me through redeems yet. Very recently. Because I updated it. I was like, you know what? I want it to be funner. So... I don't know if they have the bonk sound on them or not. I forget. Oh. I'm back to normal. It's been 10 minutes then. Oh, when you're too massive. The only thing that should be massive is other things. But yes, I am basing it off of that one. But the thing is that if I'm a sky deity, it'll be fine. Bonk too expensive? What do you mean bonk too expensive? The bonk isn't that expensive. Actually, where is it? Yeah, it's only 900 channel points. Do you want to know why it's 900 channel points? Because of the amount of bonks I got all the freaking time, every 5 minutes. I used to have it be 300, and then I had to like... Ow! Well, I guess that's another way of doing it. I spend too much on George. Good answer. You always spend too much on George, because George spends too much on themselves. Wow, just throwing shit at me is better than the... But the bonk is funner. You're gonna love the bonk. It's hilarious. Because I updated it with new stuff. The bonk's more funny now. Anyways, I like this. This is simplistic. It's simplistic enough because, like, it's about as simplistic as my other models. This one is not that bad in simplicity. It's just, I don't think the jacket would work. But this, on the other hand, this I could work with.
I didn't spend anything on my new army. The fools take leaves as currency.
George, I am... Yeah, George, no. Just, George, no. Everyone outright exposed the guy who scammed Bao until. Oh, really? He deleted his Twitter? Wow. Wow. Hey, you scam Bao, everyone's coming after you. You scammed Bao. Bao out of all people. What exactly was she paying them for? Because I completely forgot what it was. I was like listening to what it was, but I didn't completely get it. Animated music video. Oh. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. God damn. 30K. 30K. Yeah, they messed with the wrong VTuber. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. If you're a scammer, the first thing that you should know as a scammer is never to take high valued clients. Bao is a high valued client and she's gonna talk about it. She's gonna reveal them. Things are gonna come out. I feel like, you know, he was able to scam like so many like smaller VTubers that it's just like, oh, I can totally do this and like no one will notice. And then it's like, well, when you get a big one, you should be prepared. I know that seems like weird advice, but these people are stupid. Hey Jose, I got a question. I don't know where to put my hair thingy because I want to do it singular like this, or should I have them both? You know what? Let's try and see how both looks. Another VTuber paid. Oh, let's scam. Only 10,000 went over to the studio to animate. Oh my god. There was another one where apparently they had to pay the animator because actually the animator didn't even get paid by the people that they said that they did. And that they said, oh yeah, this person has totally worked for like these studios. Turns out that they didn't. Turns out that the animator did not work for those studios. It's bad. It was really bad. Oh my gosh, how many... Oh my goodness, I have so many things. Let me see. Yep. So many awful, awful things. What is this? Oh my god! I just saw the thing that you put in chat in the general chat that we have. It says update 1.1.2. Me keeping Wi-Fi and auto update off. Protecting dupe glitch. Yes. Yes, we protect the dupe glitch here. Why does this give such soft boy energy? Okay. It gives me soft boy energy. It gives me num nums. I don't know. I feel like people will begin to think that this is my actual model, and it's like, no, it's not. People just keep redeeming it. See, one looks good, but let's do like how the second one would be if I had the second one. Because remember, I have like 2 of these ties, right? You know what? Actually, that looks kind of fine with both of them. And then one thing I kind of do want to do as well is Gotta put my little ear cuffs on. But this time they're getting upgraded. Because then the bottom will look like, you know, but then when I'm up close here, then it's like there's still a lot going on up top compared to down at the bottom. But yeah, I wish I could tell you what the horns thing are about, but I can't because, yeah. I will say the only part of this I think will be difficult to model, or not to model, to rig will be the horns, because I've never done horns before, so we're going to have a lot of news with this model. Because this model also has the sides are visible, and I want to be able to turn like left and right, so if I'm going to be able to turn, well, this is going to be interesting. So, but yeah. I think I really like this design. Cause like this design is cool, but I think this one just is better in the overall area I want to go for. Cause I want it to be a combination. Aren't horns usually attached to the skull? If I don't understand rigging. So the thing is though, is that when you're moving your head around, so here, so when you move your head around to look over here, so here, let me just do this. So you have like the default like looking straight thing, right? Alert. Antlers fall off, horns form bone. Yeah, that's not what we're talking about, Jose. We're talking about rigging it. But yeah, but when you start looking to the side, yeah, but when you start looking to the side, or down, like when you're rigging it, you're gonna need to rig it to look like it's turning as well. And because these basically go, so if you were looking at them from the side, the motion of them goes like this. But they also turn outwards. So from the front, they turn outwards like this. So you're gonna have to adjust for that in every situation. So that's why I'm saying it's gonna be difficult to rig, because you gotta basically rig it in parts. So you have the front part of the horn here, and then you would have the back part of the horn that would overlap in this texturing, and there. 3-dimensional thing. Yeah, you have to think in like 3 dimensions. Yeah. Here, actually, let me, you know what? Let's see if this will work. Now, if OBS crashes and I have to and the video just gets cut off from here. We kind of already did our sketch. This is basically what we were doing today. So if you're watching on YouTube, well, I guess this is going to be the end of the video. So definitely go and check me out on other things. And definitely go and check out the live stream in order to see the full thing of this in case it crashes. Because when it crashes, the stream doesn't crash exactly. But I will say, though, the recording will end. So, let's see. Let's see if it crashes or not. Let's see together, friends. I'll have to change over to a different thing, but let's see. I'm opening up Live 2D. Let's see. I still hear the music, so that's good. Alright, alright. Okay. You can't see this right now, but... I think you work... Yee. Thankfully this doesn't take too much memory, I guess. I was gonna show this like later on, but I'll show it now. Yeah, let me make sure that... Oh, let me turn this off. Where is it? This one. And let me switch over here. Yay! So this is my model. This is my rebrush model that I've been working on. Don't worry, it's no spoilers to anything. But yeah, so let me just quickly kind of show you what I mean. So when you turn left and right and go and look up and down, you're going to have to account for the model looking the way that it does. But yeah, actually speaking of which, I have my entire body rigged. See, my arms aren't as noodly because they're arms. They're like how arms should be. Arms should be like stiffer. Now, of course, with your fingers, you know. But yeah. But yeah, basically the whole thing is rigged except for the hair. And a few other things that I want to rig as well, but yeah, the hair is basically now the last thing I need to do. I actually had to go back in and fix my boobs. My boobs weren't correct, but now they are. Look, look, look. The only thing that's really jiggly about me is just my boobs and my necklace. My necklace is pretty bouncy as well. But my entire body, like, slightly jiggles when I stop moving. And that's just because of augmented physics. And some people do it more extremely, depending on certain situations, and some people do it less. Like, I'm a person that does it less because I just don't do really jiggly things. I view it's distracting to me. When a model is too jiggly, it's distracting. Cause like, I want to be able to watch you in your stream, but all I'm doing is staring at your model. And and at the end of the day, you know, you want people to look at your model, but like, unless you're like a just chatting streamer and you want it that jiggly, like, fine, but at least, you know, the great thing I can do is I can just go close up on my model and just say, hey, pay attention. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention now? I just zoom in and just like be like, here, clickety clacky shiny thing. Look at it. Oh wait, you thought I was talking about something else? No, I was talking about my necklace because it's all this. Honestly, the thing I'm the most proud of is actually my necklace. My necklace is the thing I'm the most proud of. Nothing else. Just my necklace. Like, everything else, fine. I upgraded, I learned more, I can do things now. By the way, I tried using glue on certain situations. Glue did not work because of the way of how I make my models. Like, gluing just doesn't work right. I mean, I did use glue in order to actually on my eyelids, so I can close my eyes here. But yeah, my ears wiggle when I move around. Like, I do have wiggly parts. There are wiggly parts. But yeah. I have learned a lot more since working on stuff. I think I may redo my eyes. And I mean like how I place them. Actually, you know what? They don't look that bad. Because sometimes up in the corners areas here, they kind of look a little wonky. So I kind of want to fix some of them. But yeah, I'm oh shit. Sometimes that happens. But I'm bouncy. Oh yeah, also my head. My head turns. And also, depending on certain situations, my shade also changes. Yeah, there's some parts where I need to probably fix it because there's shadowing that I have on my model itself, and I think I need to adjust it more, but yeah. So there's certain like small things like this that I need to change and edit sometimes, but because yeah, it kind of looks like my head is decapitated from my when I look over here, it kind of looks like my head's decapitated. It's like straight decapitation. But yeah, so that's that. But then I can go, Actually, what is the Z hooked up with? Because I think this isn't hooked up correctly. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I don't even have you up to the optimal settings. There we go. There we go. Now it does it more. I was showing it to my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, you gotta like do some more things. But yeah, when you're looking at a 3D form, like 2D form like this, it's like, oh yeah, but then you have to think of it, how it would look in 3D. And that's where the struggles come in with rigging and also with creating a model. So yeah. Anyways, because I did something, I gotta save. But yeah, I may have a stream where I'm working on this just to finish it up, but I don't think nothing like too extraneous. Did I click on something? Okay, I hope I didn't click on anything. Oop. No, I didn't. Thankfully I didn't. Okay, cool. But yay, the stream didn't close. Yay. But yeah, now that we kind of have an idea of what the design may end up being, we can do colors. Because I wanna do colors. Honestly, I know it's like weird that I've been dead set on this a little bit, but I think this will be simplistic enough to match with the rest of my models, because most of my models are very simplistic, and they're not like big over the top-ish. So I think it's simplistic enough. It hits the point on what it needs to be, and it's a good mixture of like two different sides. Because I'm basically just taking my casual and my god outfit and mixing them together to make kind of how the male model would be, along with maybe some things that will have to do with a upcoming outfit for my 1-year anniversary. I was thinking about making an outfit for my birthday, but I don't think I will. I think it will just be the rebrush. So, but yeah. Hold on, I got an itch. An itch that needs scratching. I've just been so itchy recently. I think it's just allergy season, you know? It's just that time of the year where it's just everything is itchy. Woohoo, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Woo. Anyways, I was just like, how long, what time is it? Oh, I might end stream early. I might end it at 6, just because like I'm kind of tired. I want to actually go and find something to make to eat, and I want to walk my dog. But yeah, I kind of want to experiment a little bit with color. So let me just like put this up a little bit. And then I'm just going to have this be color. And the great thing is I actually have a color palette that's just for me. Yeah, now this is the thing I do want to debate on, of whether or not this should all be this color or my regular black like I have it. Or do black up here. Or well, it's not even black, it's kind of like a darkish something. But like put it black up here and then have it go... Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking shit. I hate this. I can't undo this. This is so stupid. Why do they not let me undo this? God damn it. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta turn this off. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. That's still showing through there. Hold on. I keep thinking to like color pick, and then the thing is that if you hold down Alt and try and pick from the color palette, it'll just replace it with whatever color you're using. So, guess what? It took away my purple! The amount of times I have fucking done this, I just go, why? Just make it a color picker. Just make it a color picker at that point. But no, no. Because what I was trying to say, if I should go into this. There we go. I just want, in case like I showed anything too revealing, I just didn't want people to see it. There we go. And then like gradate into this color. So it would like shift from this to this. So it'd be like... So then it'd go to like this color. Isn't really picking up well through this. And then go to like, you know, basically like doing a gradation through here. And then it'd just be like all black up here. Like, I could do that, like a gradation. Now, the other thing is that I actually do have a gradient on my hair that we could reflect into here, but honestly, I feel like that'd be too much, because I already have a gradient up top. Or we could just make it all black. And then it'd just be white at the end here. The gloves are gonna be like black. Just to match, you know. Match with what I already have. So then that would be black. And then, oh my god. And then have the purple and pink combo here. Or, to mix it up, I could put the blue here instead. Well, the blue makes it pop. And then all these little raindrops here would be blue. Because these are supposed to be like rain. And what I was actually thinking of was putting the ribbon accents here to be blue. Now, another thing we could do is make this black to a certain point. Like black along the edges. Magni kind of has this where it's like black to the edges, but then like on the inside starts to have like a gradation to a certain point. But then the problem would be what to make this bottom. Or another color I have in the arsenal is this like dark purple. I don't know how dark it is to you guys, but I could make this a darker purple than it already is. But then the problem is that these two kind of clash together. And I don't want to make it have too much because I want to keep it to these several colors. Because that's how this is how my current design is that it's only these several colors. Because this color is actually reserved for the horns. So then it pops a little bit better because you got the dark blue up here with the dark purple. Maybe I could do a little bit of the gradation thing. So like it starts gradating at like this point and starts gradating into this dark into this purple to kind of match. And then all the little lightning bits will be... Of course I'll make it look like as if it's like glowing. But yeah. And the lightning would go up that way. And then it makes it perfect to make this then black behind it. To make the front part pop more. Or I could even do the other blue gradation that I have on my other thing. And then the soles could be silver, white like I have it here. Yeah, I think that could work. In color-wise. I'll have a much better, like, colored out thing, but... yeah. So then it goes down like here. And then the gradation will start to begin. Alright, this blending doesn't work. Well, the good thing is that I have this. Ow! Oh my god. It freaking scared me. Don't do that. Save? Bruh, I haven't saved at all, thank you. The fish of saving. Oh my god. It is the fish of saving. You know, I feel like if anyone was gonna look through my thing and they just see a file that says male sketches, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Bro, I name my shit the weirdest things. I still have my thing for my model, for my regular model, the one I'm working on for my rebrush. That one still has the eyelids as flesh, so... Mall sketches? Yes. Oh, male sketches? No, M-A-L-E, like male, like a male lion, you know? I feel like people would be like, what the fuck? But yeah. Yes, mailman. Mailsman's Bizarre Adventure. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is that actually not wrong? It is. The new isekai by Art Creates. Yes. Brand new isekai. It'll become 10 out of 10 best isekai. Alright, I think if we make the gradation like this. Oh, that actually kind of looks cool. I might make it like more cloudy like. So like so they kind of look like layered clouds. See, that looks kind of cool. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that. I think that's cool. That's gonna look really nice. And then, of course, areas where I'm gonna be having skin should be kind of enhanced a little bit more. So I know what I'm doing. I don't need this to be perfect, I just need it to be understandable for when I'm referencing it for a model. The cuff will be on both sides, but... Oh yes! Yes, yes! Oh my, this looks great. This looks great. You know the Markiplier meme of this is my favorite thing? This right here, this is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. This. And the thing is that the pose is actually going to have the arm out kind of like this. I don't think it'll be this high up, but... the leg might be different out here, but... it'll be in a kind of similar pose to this. And for those wanting to know, yes, he is wearing high heels. Because of course, I wear heels. I actually don't normally wear heels, but in sort of fancy-esque situations, I will. Ta-da! Oh, that actually looks really nice. And then we're gonna have like the purple lightning coming up here. Actually, I can make this look a little bit cooler with the actual lightning stuff. There we go. Doesn't this look like a lightning storm deity now? With a... You know what? I actually looked up. I was like, how do most people like draw like storm deities of sorts? And almost everyone goes into like more Norse mythology, like building off of like what Thor and like Marvel have created into what Thor is. And I'm just like, isn't there any other cooler ways? This is a cooler way. I feel like it also fits on theme a lot for what I'm gonna be doing for my other model that's gonna be coming soon. So yeah. Usually with thunder, drums, Yes. Like they always have like things that look like little drums on them or something like that. Anyways, I said I was gonna end at about 6ish or like in 30 minutes, and it's getting there. So I'm gonna be saving. But I honestly, compared to the other model I did, I feel like this one fits better with the others that I have. Because like it kind of fits my god, and then it kind of fits my casual as well a little bit. It doesn't have like as much to do with it, but I feel like in the sense of like an origin form, like this will work. I actually do have another form that I'm working on that is gonna be like for this that kind of makes reference to the origin form, but is a new form. I will say, whatever I do outfits, I'll just say form instead, because basically my outfits are more of me changing into a different form or a different state of being, because this is how I normally look for a mortal sense. But then, like, when I'm in that god outfit, technically I'm in my god version. And then my chibi mode is just my gremlin self. So... yeah. But you want to know what I need to start working on that I haven't yet? I need to work on my Furby model. Not a Furby, I can't make it a model that you can commission, but I can make a Furby model for people. And then I'll see it, how I have to make it. You pug. And then I'll see how I have to make it into different things, but yeah. But anyways, I don't know when this model will be coming out. Depending on things, maybe it will come out for my birthday. Maybe it will come out later than that. It depends, because right now I'm mainly focusing on trying to get the other ones done. So yeah. But this one might be fun to play around with how to do the horns. So after I do the other two, then I'm going to be pulling this one up, working on that one, working on this one, and then we'll be working on the one that's for a year from now. And I have to work on a little bit of lore video. Like a tad, not a whole bunch. I'm gonna make it way shorter than the one I have. So it'll probably just be maybe. I'm gonna try and limit myself to maybe only be like maybe 3-4 minutes. Most likely 3. Because I wanted to just be kind of like a small cutscenes to kind of explain things of how, of things, and yeah. But, anyways, without further ado, let's but yeah, I think we're gonna end it there for today. I just wanted to draw that really quick, and also I just wanted to do some. I just wanted to at least stream a little bit today. But yeah. Let me just... get rid of that one. Let me just like quickly make it so I can make it a post. So, hold on. But yeah. I honestly knew I wouldn't have the energy. I was like thinking, like, should I do the art stream that I was gonna plan for today, or should I just do it as more Breath of the Wild? But then I'm like, do I honestly want to sit here and play Breath of the Wild for like several hours? No. I want to sit down somewhere else and play it for a few hours instead of here at my desk. No, I don't need that. I need... here. Oh, right. I have to okay this. There you go. There you go. Okay. So, without further ado, let's go. Let's see if we can raid, but before that happens, if it crashes, I swear to God. Okay, I don't know why OBS was like crashing sometimes last time, because oh my gosh, it crashed. Like every time I would try and open something, it would crash. I'm just like, why? Oh, okay, so there's a few people that we can raid, which is great. Alright. We have a few people doing art. Alright, 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Which one we doing? Do we want to do a poll? 1, 2, 3? And we just choose? Or do we want to type it in? Yeah. If not, I will just pick who we're rating, and we'll be on our way. Do you guys want me to choose today? Because if so, I shall just choose. And then we can go based off of that. Oh, Jose, can you get the raid message going so we have that going? Thank you, Jose. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pick, because no one choosing. Alright. I am gonna raid a new friend I made from the collab, because they're pretty funny, and, both, also, before we go into their stream, please do not call them a wizard, and please do not call them, like, anything else. They are actually very mad about it. They had to ban the words from their stream because of how bad it was. Honestly, that's the reason I banned elf in my stream. I'm not an elf. I know I look like one, but I'm not. I'm getting horns on my male model. And then my god model, I'm updating it to also have the horns. So, yeah. Just my casual doesn't have it. Oop. No, I don't need that. What? Hi, puppy! Yes, we're gonna go at Walkies in a second. Hold on. Hold on, puppy. Let me just make sure I'm typing in his name correctly. Aha, there you go. Alright, without further ado, I want to say, let me just put in my plugs that I usually do. 1, I have merch. 2, I have art commissions always open. I have live 2D models open as well, and especially since I'm getting better at doing live 2D models, cool. If you want to see how I'm progressing on my own model, you can definitely check it out on Twitter, because I will be posting regularly every week, at least doing weekly updates, until I complete it, which I probably will be completing it this week. So yeah. And then, of course, I have to rig it and put it all into not live 2D. I have to put it all into a VTube Studio, so then you can get to see how it all moves when I'm actually moving around. But yeah, if you want to support me and the channel further, definitely check me out on Ko-Fi. It helps me and it helps to upgrade the stream. Without further ado, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. Oh my gosh, 3 ads? Oh god. Oh, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Well, there. I did it myself. I did it myself. You don't have to redeem the points. I did it myself. Why? I'm ending stream. But yeah, I will be posting the picture on Twitter of my new model that I'll be working on. I probably will be working on that too. You know what? I might actually post updates on that one as well when I start working on that. Just to, cause maybe depending on things, I may debut it in June, but I don't want to debut it so soon. So I might have like, maybe not June, but maybe sometime I'll do that. Walk away, come back, and Art is in jail. Yeah, this happens. Anyways, I'll take it off now. But without further ado, we're gonna raid. So Jose, can we get the raid message again? We're gonna go raid a good friend of mine. And yeah, and I'll be posting updates of me continuing to work on my model. Of course, I'm not gonna. Ow! Thank you. I feel the love. I feel the love. Thank you, Fox. Yeah. Ow. How pug is Art? Yes. An ow. Can I go and raid, please? I've been trying to do that. You know what? Screw it. Start the raid. There you go. So I do want to say thank you. Thank you all so much for watching, and as I always say, thank you all so much for the support. And oh my god. And as I always say, may the winds guide you. Until next time. Goodbye, everybody.